522, pass message. Alpha 2, taxi by uniform 1. 32, left on the Zulu Classic, number 2 now. Uniform 1, Echo 2, and Zulu for the grass runway, holding the line for runway 29, 522. Slowing down, very good morning, Alpha 243, ready for Machete 7. Number 2, stand by, number 14. Stand by.
Welcome to the channel, welcome to the cockpit of our Airbus A320. My name is Captain Tango, and today I have the pleasure to welcome First Officer Anchor. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm great, I'm great.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah, my bad.
Good. You
Cool.
are on YouTube.
Oh,
You are a YouTube star now,
nice.
Anchor.
Wow.
It's a pleasure to have you. It has been a while, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
welcome back to our viewers, new or regular. We're parked here at Darwin, and there's a long queue in front of us, even just waiting to be able to move. So why don't we go ahead and put our name in the hat. Ground JeeHell 44 on the military apron at the southeast of the field. We just want to put our hat in the start engine and taxi queue.
Was that Juliet Hotel Lima 44?
Correct, Juliet Hotel Lima, JeeHell 44.
JeeHell 44, stand by.
Okay.
Ground Caribbean 007, can I step away for 1 minute?
Alright, so we are fully boarded.
That would be a tower discussion. Contact our 133 this moment.
We've done our checks, we've
3
loaded
tomorrow,
our flight
Caribbean
plan. Mentioned we parked here at Darwin. We will be flying.
Tango 44, you ready for taxi?
We need to start engine and then maybe 2 minutes in taxi.
Okay, hatch 44, start approved.
Start approve on stand GL44, thank you. Okay, we
Okay,
can actually
cool.
go. Let's
Nice.
do our before start checklist cockpit prep.
Copy prep, completed.
Gear pins and cover, they're here.
Yep.
So they are removed.
Removed, yep.
Signs.
On and auto, yep.
Yeah, they're both. The ADers,
80 years
we'll
are
check
on.
it actually. That's where you set it,
Oh,
but
okay.
we check them with the data position monitor because we want, of course, see that they're nav, but also that they haven't drifted.
Yeah.
So checked. Fuel quantity. So you'll see this here.
Kilograms. Or 14.3 kilograms.
40.3 ton checked.
Yep.
And the takeoff data, we just want to see that we have them,
Set.
which is good. They're set. Barrel ref, you have 10, 11, 10, 11, so we're set.
Okay, set.
Windows and doors, well, as close as they'll
Closed.
ever be. Let's put the beacon on. We're about to start our engine. Thrust lever idle. Okay. Do you want to start?
Sure.
Let's make sure with a view bleed we do. I typically start number 2 first, so
Okay.
you would go mode to start. I mean, yep. There you go, and then we'll
Nice.
monitor the start here.
Darwin Ground, did you just put KLM on Bay 12 next to me? Yeah, 5930.
We don't want to be no close to that KLM. We're gonna scratch our
I'm
wings.
going to have an issue with that. If he parks up on 12, I'm not going to be able to go backwards.
Hmm.
UPS 5930.
big guy, big plane problems.
Yeah.
KLM 77.
Okay, I guess I thought we would be number 14 in the queue, but
I guess you
as
get
a
priority.
WorldFlight
Yeah,
official.
nice. So,
Well, they know we're on a schedule, right? I was texting
Yeah,
you
yeah.
to make sure you would
Yeah.
be here and all that. Okay, so and 1 is almost there.
Cool.
Okay,
Nice.
good start on
Number
number
one.
2. We can start number 1. So the bleed valve's open. We can hear the PTU. Want to make sure N2 is coming up. By 21-22% we should have fuel flow. There we go. EGT should start rising, which it is. And then slowly but certainly N1 is going to start spinning.
Oh, good.
Well done.
Nice.
By no later than 55% N2, we want to see the bleed valve closing. We monitor the temperature and pressure on the oil.
Stand by, someone's just taking your bag.
Boom, bada boom, closed. We can hear the relay. So that's a Gen 1 coming online. And we have a good start on number 1. Alright. So let me help you with the flow here in the interest of time. Mode normal. Verify it's 0. Flaps 1. So you will have the perf pitch, I will have the flight plan. So we want flaps 1, we're on the radio. We want up 0.6. Alright, these are coming up, absolutely. And this is all good, so we want max. And the chrono for 3-minute warm-up time. Okay, let's do the after start checklist real quick. Anti-eyes.
Anti-eyes off.
Yeah, not required.
Off, yep.
ECAM status, so you use the status page, which is normal.
Yep.
Pitch trim, that's the important part. So
0 point up, 0 point
is it 5 or 6?
6.
6, okay.
Cool.
So you can read it here, you can see it here.
Yep.
Perfect, and then the rudder trim.
Rudder trim, 0.
Okay.
Cool.
We'll do the rest of the check on the go.
Alright.
Ooh. So what are we expecting for taxi road here? So we just passed Delta, right? I think we come out of the apron Alpha, yeah. Hold short of 29er. Okay. Ground GL44, ready to taxi.
JeeHell 44, stand by.
Darwin ground, northwest 179 heavy.
So, how is the queue there? There's only one plane on our side, right?
Yeah, it looks good.
Bad.
Northwest 179 heavy. Have you been cleared by delivery?
Hey firm, we got PDC, we are on the Darwin 7, squawking 4142, SDN 22.
Okay, let's do what we can of the checklist before takeoff. So we need before we do that, you need to do the flight control check.
Alright.
So you move, yeah, full left, neutral, full. Can you go full right?
Yeah.
Okay, full right.
Yep.
Neutral, and then up and down, full up, neutral, full down. Perfect.
Cool.
And then the rudder, you would actually press the rudder disconnect, the pedal disconnect. So keep it pressed. You need to keep your. Then you can move the rudder. They're disconnected, so it's not gonna scratch the. Full right, neutral, full left.
Cool.
Neutral. You might want to move a little closer to reach the pedal. And that's the flight control checked.
Cool.
Flight instruments. So we look at what we have in front of us. Make sure there's nothing red, nothing we wouldn't expect. So flight instrument.
Flight instrument. Checked.
Briefing. Basically, we talk about the departure. So you have been briefed, I've been briefed.
Yep.
Flap settings.
Flap setting 1 plus F.
Yeah.
Right.
So we want. We asked for 1. We got 1. And 1 is what we have the perf data for.
Absolutely.
V1.
V1 153.
VR.
153.
V2.
154.
Flex temperature.
Flex temperature 56.
Perfect. And ATC was set. I already have Tor. And then the last one is ECAM memo.
You want to get wind shear maybe? Now or later?
Yeah, I guess we have no ground personnel around, so let me put that on.
Okay,
Thank you for reminding me. So here we check everything is green, so it's takeoff no blue or takeoff green. I mean, different companies do it differently. Okay, I'll ding the personnel.
About Northwest 179, where are we in the queue?
Yeah, these guys are really good. I'm not gonna bother them at managing the queue.
Hello, ground, Blackbird 0771 and Bravo 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on
Well,
this
thank you
leg of
for
our
joining
WorldFlight
us. This is the
2025
last day of WorldFlight.
WorldFlight is the longest standing charity event on VATSIM.
Oh, that's cool. I
And
hear
JeeHell
some
is
the
excited
wow.
to participate for the fourth
Nice.
year in a row. Once again, welcome aboard.
That is the voice of the lovely Caroline, who has been our AI-based purser or lead flight attendant.
Ground, Blackbird 0771.
Blackbird 0771. Apologies. Where would you like to cross today?
Well, I'm not sure. We're meant to depart later on again, so I guess closer to the runway,
Okay,
whatever
Captain,
is on the
starting
left, I
boarding
can see
now.
the ramp.
Okay, yeah, she's a little confused because we
Ladies and
already did the
gentlemen,
boarding,
welcome
but
aboard JeeHell Flight 44, departing from Darwin to Dorthes Hio Elway International Airport. We are excited to have you with us today. Please make sure your seatbelts are fastened and your seat backs are in the upright position. Our flight time will be approximately 2 hours and 10 minutes. We wish you a pleasant journey.
okay, so one more opportunity to review what we expect. The taxiway is here. We expect a right and then hold 29er. If we are offered Delta, which is an intersection takeoff, we could take it, but we should change to
JeeHell 44, you ready for taxi?
ready for taxi, JeeHell 44.
JeeHell 44, taxi, holding point Alpha 6, runway 29.
Holding point Alpha 6, runway 29er, JeeHell 44. Okay, so you already
Okay.
put the taxi lights.
Yep.
Parking
got the
brake can
parking
come
brakes
off.
Yep.
You, I would keep the nose straight first so that we
Okay.
get going. So you need to give it a little, yeah. Just
Yeah.
wait a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Let me move. Once we're moving, yeah, you can give it a little more. We have a lot of fuel, and then you can start the turn. Get
Oh,
used
okay.
to the tiller.
Ground, New Zealand 363 is ready for taxi.
Very nice.
Nice.
So it's a right here. We're clear on the left. We're on the
Cabin
right as far as I can
attendants,
tell.
arm doors and cross-check.
I'll put.
Ladies
You
and
did
gentlemen, welcome
perfect.
aboard JeeHell Flight 44, departing from Darwin to Dorothy's Hio Elway International Airport. My name is Caroline,
And there is no reason to rush, right?
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
be
we're
stuck
good.
in the queue.
Yeah.
All my fellow crew.
Any case,
Emily, Jack,
90-degree turn, you don't want to exceed 10 knots.
Okay.
In the simulator, we don't have any feedback, so it's harder to have a
Yeah.
good sense of the speed.
Yeah.
But I see you looking at the ground speed there, so that's perfect.
Yep.
After 4 years operating the sim, I still get stuck in
Yeah.
turns sometimes
Oh.
by cutting the throttle too much. So
Yeah.
Must be fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. Mobile phones and electronic
good day,
devices
French
must be set to
French baguette, a fan favorite. Another affiliate team.
Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are strictly prohibited.
Okay, as far as I can tell, we're
Here
clear.
left. Yep.
So
good
we
on
go
the right.
right,
Yep.
as you know,
The event of a loss of cabin
and we'll join the queue. Look.
All the masks
taxi
firmly
uniform 1,
towards you. Place
Echo
it over
2.
your nose.
Okay, so
The grass taxiway
our
Remember to
engines
secure your
are
nose mask before assisting others.
warmed up
Life
nicely.
vest is located under your seat or between
Block
your
of
seats.
time.
Pull it out
I'm just doing the paperwork.
and fasten
The only thing I
straps.
could hear, I don't know that I couldn't understand the rest of what you said. My apologies, I just
Special
cannot hear
life
you.
vests for children are available. Floor level
2250. That's not bad.
You are a smidge quiet.
I mean, we're 20 minutes behind,
A
but
lot quiet.
for the last hour or so, we've been
Oh, okay.
running an hour behind. Little by little, we've
Yeah.
chipped at it, but it's really hard. It's really easy to fall behind. It's really hard to catch that.
We're
Yeah.
back with you. We talked to the livery, and we're back with you.
Okay, in the straight, you can probably give it a little more power. I just don't want to miss the opportunity.
Yeah.
You know. Airports with single runway operation are always fun and challenging
Yeah,
at the same
yeah, yeah.
time in WorldFlight, as well, they have to sequence both arrival and departure. And arrival tends to get the priority. You can't just ask the plane to
Yeah.
hold position, right?
Exactly.
So we gotta.
Yep.
These are short
Puppies.
takeoff and landing.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right. Do we see the traffic?
Staying 420, stand by.
Yep. Good.
He's on 36 can I get a radiation?
Got you 5. New Zealand 363, go ahead.
Zone 36 trim a little bit louder, please.
That is 100% better, thank you.
All right. So we're just gonna
Yeah, it was just a little
line up
so
behind.
I'm, coming up to the runway here.
Yeah, you
on
see,
Echo 2, but I don't know which
we haven't been
up to the
switched to
grass
tower.
and
I
we're
wonder
on
if
the
we.
runway.
I don't know if Australia. I know in the
Turn
US
left,
we would
Dan.
switch.
You get parallel, just on the grass.
Copy, parallel on the grass, and letting that aircraft pass me now. New Zealand 363.
If he doesn't
On a 25.
switch us.
On a stay 5.
On a 25, screwed.
Push press, on a stay 5.
And Grant, do you want us to monitor tower GL44?
FM, on a 133, that's one.
Well, monitor tower. Thank you for the service. Excellent job, GL44. Okay, so now I have tower, and we were given 134.1 for departure. So we'll do the rest of the checklist, which is the before takeoff below the line.
Okay.
And that is cabin crew. I just advised them. Engine mode selector.
Ladies and
It's on
gentlemen,
normal.
we have been
Thank
cleared
you.
for
And
takeoff.
packs.
Please
Packs
sit
are
back,
off.
relax,
Or on.
and enjoy
On.
the flight
Yeah.
with us
On.
today.
Packs on
Thank you
takeoff.
for choosing
Alright.
That's
JeeHell.
the before takeoff checklist completed. So for the takeoff, we'll probably either get a go 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 or line up and wait. When you're ready to go, you just call takeoff. I'll start your chrono. I'll start my chrono, and then I'll do the callouts. You focus just on the runway.
Okay.
So I'll call thrust set. I'll call 100 knots. That's the only time you check that your speed tape is indeed showing 100 knots. Then I'll call V1, rotate, positive rate. You can call then gear up on positive rate, and I'll raise the gear,
Okay.
and we'll go from there.
Cool.
And it's runway heading. We're clear to 5,000, so that's our
Okay.
stop altitude right now. Tower GL44 holding short 29er.
Delta 44, downtown track.
Darwin Tower, New Zealand 363, holding short on the grass behind Uniform Lima Romeo 22.
New Zealand 363, thanks. I'll get you on your way as soon as possible.
Yeah, copy, appreciate it, guys.
I think there's a gap in the arrival. So there's might be
Ladies
a
and gentlemen, we have
batch
an
of
exciting
departure.
announcement. This flight is being streamed live on YouTube, so we kindly ask everyone to be on their best behaviour. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the flight.
Papa 22, runway 29, line up away.
9029, Viper 22.
Okay, that must be him.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow.
It's a chopper.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That is very unique. See, see, actually, I can.
United 92, take a left on runway 36.
Left on 36, United
So
92.
the chopper is
Wow.
about to go.
United 92, contact ground 121.8, good day.
121.8, United 92, have a good one.
Airbus 22, assigned heading left 130, runway 29, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff and assigned left 3130, RPQ2.
Here he goes.
There he goes, yeah.
Alright, we're gonna be next possibly.
JeeHell Air.
So you can move a little closer, so we
Okay,
have left
sure.
to taxi.
New Zealand 363, runway 29, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 29, New Zealand 363.
Airbus 122, contact departures, good day.
Departures 1341, RPQ2.
So do you fly like other Airbuses in here as well?
In this one, it's really just an A320.
Oh, okay.
They have a Neo model too, but I just fly the CEO.
Oh, okay.
There's probably ways to make it, you know, look like a 318, 319,
Yeah.
321, but
New Zealand 363.
Okay.
I'm happy with.
Yeah, it looks, yeah, very good.
Clear for takeoff.
Okay, so he's going. No, I
Yeah,
think.
130 after departure, clear for takeoff, New Zealand 363.
Okay, so after departure, it seems like they're giving a heading
Yeah.
of 130. So you have the flight director, I have the flight director. You can hand fly it
Cool,
as
yeah,
long as
yeah.
you want. The key is the horizontal bar, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
just
yeah.
want to make sure the speed, you know, is good.
Yes, sir.
Don't chase it. It tends to go like to 17, 18.
Yeah.
I try not to exceed 15.
Okay.
10 to 15 is good.
JSL 44, runway 29, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 29er GL44. Alright, we'll put lights on. I use the nose light
Okay.
as a reminder that
Cool.
for now we're still taxiing, we're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
clear for takeoff.
It's a good idea.
You want to slow down a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
There you go, it's fine, it's fine.
Cool.
And then let it roll in the turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tricky.
Yeah.
New Zealand 363, connect departures 134.1, good day.
34-1 for New Zealand 363, thanks for your help, guys.
Very nice, very nice.
Cool.
Okay, final check, everything looks good.
Tier 44, assigned heading left 130, runway 29, clear for takeoff.
Left 130 in the air, clear for takeoff, runway 29er GL44.
Okay. Oh, you want me to set it?
Alright. No, you good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, do you
Cool.
stay managed for now?
Oh,
okay,
okay.
take off.
Take off.
So you bring it to 50%, perfect.
Cool.
And you can 2 notch, you got it. Main flex 56 SRS, runway auto thrust is blue.
Alright.
Thrust set.
Cool.
In case we need to reject.
Yep.
I have my hands there, but we're good. Yeah, just
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I told you
I
that.
got you. Yeah.
very nice.
Okay.
100 knots. Yeah, that's when
I feel the wind.
this. Yeah, but it's overly sensitive. I
Yeah.
mean, we're
Now we
we're
good,
decent weighted. We're not a Cessna 172, you know.
Yeah.
V1, rotate. Just follow the flight director. Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Beaver 1988, Darwin Tower, good day.
And then you can start the turn left to 130.
Tier 44, Connect departures 134.1. Have a nice day.
Over to departure JeeHell 4. Departure JeeHell 4 passing 1,200 for 5,000. Yeah, I think no, that would. Sorry.
Identify climb by the flight level 180.
Continue climb flight level 180 JeeHell 4. Very nice. Then you can bring lever climb, thrust climb, open climb, auto thrust. Very nice.
Nice.
Look at this. Oh, I think there is a pier someone. Oh no, it's not in Darwin, sorry, it's in Perth. I get my Australian cities confused. So when we approach S speed, you might want to bring the nose a little down so that we don't hang there for too long, because you'll see we can, if you want, I can bring the flaps up. Alright, flaps up. But you will see VLS is going to kind of come at us. So I like the positive speed trend. Yeah, perfect. Now you can follow the flight director. That's perfect. Alright, so roll it out of the turn. And we limit it to 250, but we are open climb to 18. Flight level 180.
Okay.
Departure Air New Zealand 363, did I miss the call?
Air New Zealand 363, negative.
Copy 363.
Okay, and we can do, now that with the flaps up, the after takeoff checklist, which is basically landing gear.
Up.
Which is up. Flaps.
Flaps are up.
Retracted. And then packs. They were on, they're still on.
Yes.
007, any chance of
Just pitch up a little bit so we don't get a speed ticket. Very nice, very nice.
Prison Center 133.7.
And you said the last time you were here was like 2 years ago?
I think, yeah.
But you are a flight simmer, but you were saying you're busy with school, right? So
oh yeah.
but you're doing a great job. So they're gonna send us clear of the incoming traffic, and then they'll send us north.
Okay.
Privilege 109, contact Brisbane Center 133.7, g'day.
33.7, privilege 109, thanks, g'day.
New Zealand 363, resume run navigation clear direct torque.
Direct torque, New Zealand 363, thanks.
And the weather for the whole week has been really nice.
Wow.
Nothing to complain about. Let me know if you want the autopilot or if you don't.
Okay, sure. I mean, I'm just chilling right now, you know. Should be fine.
You want it or
no?
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's still your aircraft in any case.
Yeah.
We are on our way to Indonesia. Usually we arrive to Australia like one leg later. I was mentioning to Angkor, we have done 2 times the flight from Indonesia to Darwin, which is kind of the first city we hit on our way back to Australia before going all around down to Sydney. But for this year's route, and the route is different every year, we're gonna go do a little hop back to Indonesia. Okay, we passed 10,000. Okay, so that can come on. So now you can bring the nose down a little bit. We passed the standard. I'll set it. You set it. Okay. Cool. And that's the below the line for the after takeoff checklist. We verify 3 times standard, and I'll call a specific altitude like 11,000, and you verify that you're reading 11,000. So that's altitude cross check.
Cool.
133.7, New Zealand 363, thanks.
So right now it's kind of a upwind.
Yeah.
But you can see here on the map the incoming traffic is turning inside of us.
Yep.
He's gonna clear us direct thorax pretty soon, I would think.
Okay.
And then you can do the turn after that. I would say it's pretty boring.
Yeah.
It's gonna
then I'm
be
gonna put on.
we'll put the autopilot.
Yep.
So because you are flying, I'll put autopilot 2.
Okay. Gotcha.
JeeHell 44, FedEx. Correction. Resume on navigation, clear direct torque.
On navigation, direct thorax, GL44. So we can do direct thorax. Does that look good to you?
Looks good to me. Yep.
Alright, check. And you don't have to worry too much about, you know, being exactly on the, you know.
I think we
want to be smooth for our passengers.
I think we can go autopilot.
Alright, autopilot 2.
Cool.
Autopilot 2 is on. So it's going to pitch up a little bit to bring the speed down, but we are in business. Very nice departure.
Nice.
Out of Darwin. Next will be frequency change from Darwin approach, even if we're on departure. Oh no, they were split, I think. We're talking to departure. Yeah, this is only departure. Sometimes there's a single controller manning both the approach and departure. In that case, you refer to them as approach. I mean, they'll understand if you say departure, but... Okay. Next frequency would be... Center? Is that Brisbane Center already? Not sure. We'll see.
United 1, climb flight level 180.
Okay, we need a... We're 2000 from flight level 180. He hasn't... Oh no, he said resume on navigation, so that clears us, right?
Oh, yes, sir.
I'm pretty sure that...
Oh no, I don't think the altitude, no. Unless he cleared us higher, maybe?
Departure... Was that for JL44? Sorry, we stepped on your transmission. And just to confirm, we clear past flight level 180 or not?
JeeHell 44, Brisbane Center will give you further.
Sounds good to me. Thanks for the excellent job. See you. Brisbane Center, GL44, leveling up, flight level 180.
JL44, Brisbane Center, g'day, climb to flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350, GL44. So you were right, we were not clear.
Cool, nice. 350.
Okay, and we might as well manage it. We're not on departure or anything like that. So, we're gonna monitor the climb. I know from experience that as we approach flight level 250, 260, especially, we're not super heavy, but we're close to 70 ton. Our maximum landing weight is 66 ton actually, so we have a decent amount of fuel. We'll see the vertical speed drop, and I like to keep it at least 1,000 feet. This is just my habit. I don't like crossing flight level to my cruise level forever. Let's go to cruise and then let's cruise. So when I see that happen, I would suggest we bring the vertical speed in selected mode, and we'll just ask for 1,000. Climb on that. The compromise is that the speed is gonna bleed a little bit, but that's totally fine. Once we're in cruise, we'll do Mach 0.80, which is close to our max. Can probably push it Mach 0.81, but I don't like to be so close to the max speed, so the bottom of the barber pole. So, well, thank you guys for joining us. Sorry we've been a little bit heads down, but we were clear pretty quickly out of our parking position. And I still need to do some paperwork. That's why we start the chrono. That was 11 minutes ago. It's 23:19 Zulu, so we took off at 23:08 or thereabout. So from 20 minutes delay, we got down to 18 minutes delay. So little by little, we're chipping at our delay. And guess what? estimated time of arrival was 0100. We're showing 0118, so the 18 minutes. Not sure we'll gain anything. I think the rod is pretty straight, so not too many opportunities to cut corners. And Turex is like 320.
Yeah,
I bet on the
far.
Airbus you can't even see it.
Yeah.
The maximum range is 320, so we should start to see it appearing. Yeah. Well, if you just join us, we are on our departure out of Darwin. Do a quick stop, quick flight to Sentani in Indonesia, and then come back to Australia via Cairns. These are like 42 and 43 out of 45 legs journey of WorldFlight 2025. Flying today with First Officer Anchor, who is the pilot flying. And we are on our way, almost on schedule. We're still among the other WorldFlight team, so the key is that for the last flight they like to have us all together. And unfortunately, in our time zone, the arrival is like 4 in the morning or something like that. So, although this is my 4th year participating, I'm usually totally roasted and toasted by the time.
Yeah.
Well, it's time to chill, I would say. Let's go see if we can get some tunes on. So you see we're approaching 250 and the vertical speed is going down, so you can pull.
Okay.
If you remember, pulling is you take control.
Yeah.
Actually the vertical speed, that's fine, it didn't change anything. But just pull it and put it back. There we go.
Okay.
So now we are still speed, but the climb mode is vertical speed plus 1,000.
Okay. Yeah.
So we're gonna see the speed coming down a little bit, maybe 10 knots.
Yep.
By the time we get to flight level 300 or something like that, it will come back up.
Okay.
Then we can go back to manage, or we can keep it on 1,000. It's not a bad idea. You don't want to come too fast into your cruising level if there is. I mean, if you're on an airway, we're technically not on an airway. But if you were on an airway, there might be traffic coming the other way or traffic above.
Yep.
And if they might be 2,000 feet above, but if you come up at 2,000 feet per minute, their TCAS might get triggers.
Yes.
These guys might have been flying for 5 hours and suddenly they get traffic.
Yep.
That will wake you up.
Yep.
We can see the Contra from Air New Zealand 363.
Oh yeah. Wow.
And one thing that is new, as you mentioned that this is your second time, right?
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
If you zoom in a little bit and we go MCDU traffic, let me see.
Oh wow.
So now,
nice.
in addition to the traditional symbiology, I guess, that you're used to with the diamonds, right? It's a white diamond, and then you get amber or red, depending of the proximity and if it detects that we might cross path. This is called ATSO. I don't remember exactly. I know it's situational awareness, but it's something alerting traffic. I don't remember exactly. Too many acronyms.
Yeah.
But the nice thing is that it's displayed as a little aircraft, which mostly gives us an indication of their direction, right?
Nice.
We still
yeah.
have the information there above us. They're climbing, but then you can even select them.
Wow.
And I'll do the same here, or not. Sometimes it gets a little tricky. Because I'm running actually two copies of that screen, one for you and one for the stream.
Yeah.
Gets a little. But you get the bearing and distance to the aircraft. That sounds right. They're on the 20 nautical miles ring. You get their track. You get their. So if you select it, is it gonna do it? Do I need to do it? Sometimes. There you go.
Oh,
so now you have additional information. There's still a little bit of a bug. The NE is because they're New Zealand. It takes the first two letters. I believe the real ATSA would give you their call sign.
Oh yeah.
So you would see ANZ 363.
Mm-hmm.
But then it gives you also their ground speed.
Yeah.
So it's a 737. So I'm not surprised they're climbing a little faster than us.
Yes.
And then the letter M is for the wake turbulence category. So even that, if you're in trail of a big A380, you would see if there are, in their case it would be a super.
Yep.
If it's a 777 or it would be a heavy. And then you have relative altitude, ground speed, all that good stuff. So that's a new feature they introduced a while back, and it's mimicking, as far as I can tell. I'm not a real pilot, certainly not a real Airbus pilot. As far as I can tell, that's how it's implemented in some of the newer A320s, the Neo and the like. Like many things in aviation, buying a plane is like buying a car.
Yeah.
You can get all kinds of options. You can fly without the extra radios.
Yeah.
Some people have only one weather radar and not the redundancy. And then you have feature like the brake fan. Not every aircraft is equipped with the brake fans. And I'm sure ATSO is an option. So.
Yep.
And there's many more. So.
Nice.
So that's from the plane perspective new. The other thing you notice is that yes, we are using Microsoft Flight Simulator now.
Yeah.
I'm still using 2020. I plan to explore 2024 after WorldFlight, but I'll let it settle first. I don't know. Are you using any of the two, or
not? I don't like.
Not really. You're busy.
Yeah.
Oh, you still remember how to?
Some of it.
How to go flying?
Yeah.
So we talk about the new sheepskin. These are OEM parts.
Wow.
So they're real Airbus. I did not pay for the certification, so they're not FAA approved, but
it's very comfortable.
It is. I like it.
Yes.
We didn't use them, but we have two brand new DCDUs, so we can do CPDLC.
Yes.
In
nice.
some case, I don't. We could try. Let me check. Who are we talking to? Brisbane Center. Let me see if he accepts. Brisbane Center. No, I don't think he does CPDLC. Okay. And if you're not familiar with CPDLC, it's a way to think about it as texting on your phone instead of talking.
Yep.
So far we've been talking to ATC, you can also text. The flight tonight, the overlay got confused, I guess. For some reason it's not indicating anything, so my apologies for that. The flight tonight is 2 hours and 5 minutes. And thank you for joining us again, Jason. So we are 20 minutes into our flight. So I'm looking here. Yeah, we might still have an hour 40 minutes, an hour 50 minutes, something like that. It is, what is it, 900 something? Ground distance is 878 nautical miles, air distance is 919, so as I mentioned, pretty straight road. We will continue to face a little bit of a headwind, but nothing too bad. That's one thing you realize flying around the world in 1 week. Flying to New York, we had 123 knots tailwind.
Wow.
Obviously flying over the Atlantic, you know, the jet stream and all that. But then there's some areas of the world where I can't speak for this area if it's common or not, but certainly going closer to the equator, we'll see lower winds aloft. We can look at what the highest one would be here. If I look at our waypoint, yeah, 9.5 at 4, 4.7 at 12, 5.7 at 17. Yeah, all we would get is like 0.61 at 32. That's the highest.
Yes.
So yeah, our ground speed was like 550 or something. It was good. It was sweet. It's all right. We appreciate you being here. If you have questions, feel free to ask them. But we appreciate your presence with us. Final push, bringing the GL44 aircraft to Keynes, and then 2 more flights, Keynes to Brisbane and Brisbane to Sydney, and we would be back. It's a lot of work to come back where we started. Yeah. You might want to move your microphone a little bit. Okay, so, and I don't think there's too much. So we know of Air New Zealand 363. Oh, we're slotting this big guy here. Qantas 25 is behind us. So they're one of the, like, OG. One of the very early teams of WorldFlight. I think that might be the reason, because it was mostly promoted and manned and by a team in Australia. That's the reason why we always start in Sydney and finish in Sydney. There are 747, so don't be surprised if you hear Mach 0.9 or something.
For sure, yeah.
They're gonna pass us. But things seem pretty orderly. Right now I'm not expecting any major delays. But as soon as I say that, I probably jinxed it.
Yeah.
So what else is new? Little things. There is a question. Thank you, FOCrafty. Where can you get OEM parts? Oh, that show the prices? There's a few sites depending. I'm mostly familiar with sites in Europe and sites in the US. I think there's one called planesreclaimer.com or something like that. I mean, there is eBay, but for example, I think I had it maybe when you were here. Do you remember seeing our
that was there. Yeah.
That's the very first OEM part I added. It's technically a cabin intercom. It's not a cockpit intercom. That's why you have more things they can do.
Yeah.
You know, talk to the. I'm not even sure it's an A320 because you have 4 section and things like that. I would ask next time I have an A320 pilot, but I know it's not the cockpit one. That part was on eBay for $250, but then I found it out of a vendor in the Netherlands for $25.
Wow.
So my advice is shop around. Okay, 350, leveling off, so we're all cruise, so now we can go 0.80. And one thing I like to do is switch the transponder from, or the TCAS from above to below, because in case, although we lose Air New Zealand, ideally I would put it on below, because if anything, if we have an emergency, depressurization, something like that, lose an engine, we need to drift down, it's done that we're gonna go, so I want a picture of the traffic below us. But just for Air New Zealand 363, who's keeping us company for now. And I'm sure well, I shouldn't say that for sure. The 747 can go higher, but on a short flight like that, they might not. Can we see them? Not quite yet. Let's try below. Nope. Okay. So yeah, shop around, and there's a few sites. Unfortunately, I don't remember when I find it. You know, put a shortcut and then. 133. This is one JeeHell before. Was it?
Negative.
Oh, okay.
Code A 44 November. Code base 44 November. Contact with jump 133.
I heard the 4-4.
Oh yeah, I heard 442. Yeah.
133
Yeah.
Code base 44.
Sorry about that. My ear is tuned to the 4-4.
No worries.
And on the first leg, there's the WestJet 4-4 or something like that.
Yeah.
And he wasn't even going to the same destination, so the frequencies were not. But we stayed in radio the same on the same controller for a while. All right, so we need to pay attention here. But he's 4-4 November, I think he said, or something like that. So what else? It doesn't look like much, but I did upgrade the side table.
Oh yeah.
So now there is like the more details, and you have the cubby hole to put the flashlights,
Nice.
and you have the the famous Airbus ashtray.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe that you could smoke in an airplane.
Yeah.
But it's not like we're carrying 12.8 tons of fuel, you know.
it's
It's
fine.
it's all right. It's all right. Yeah, eBay is hit or miss. If you want a few links, the best thing would be like, and I think you can do it, or FO Crafty, if she's on the frequency, can do it. Command contact, and that will give you a link to our website and the contact form. If you contact me that way, I'm be happy to at least share the sites I've been using. So what else is new? I'm trying to think. I have a few things planned. Oh yeah, the compass. This is another OEM part.
Wow.
This is, I know it's hard to see. And we have the flashlights, but I don't keep batteries in the flashlight.
Yeah.
I don't want them to leak here. So I can use, I think this help on the stream. So it is not yet connected to the backlighting, so I can't do that yet, but it is an actual wet compass from an A320.
Wow.
And it's not turning, right? It's just it's whatever heading we are here in our cockpit. But maybe one day I'll put a servo and try to motorize it so that it would turn with the heading of the aircraft, the magnetic heading. No, normally it's stowed here, and then there's a plate you can push, and it would come down if you want it.
Okay.
I have heard pilots using it as a reminder if there's something kind of unusual that they still need to do on the ground.
Yeah.
They would pop it out for no other reason than, hey, I don't typically do. Oh yeah, I need to do this.
Yeah, it's like a reminder.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Seems like it's been the air has been pretty smooth here. So I'll go ahead and turn off the fasten seat belt. So passenger in the back, people in the chat, feel free to stand up, walk around the cabin, take a trip to the bathroom if need be.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fasten seatbelt sign has been turned off. You are now free to
And,
move about the cabin. However, we do recommend that you
If
keep
you
your
are
seatbelt
joining us or
fastened
have been
while
with
seated,
us
just in case we
for a
encounter
while,
any
if you enjoyed the
unexpected
stream,
Thank you.
don't forget that the YouTube algorithm favor streams with thumbs up, so we certainly appreciate any thumbs up. So it helps. I hate asking for it, but
Yeah, it helps.
It does help. People discovering the channel. And I'll try to keep an eye. Yeah, thank you, Crafty, manning the chat. Okay. Yes, I mean the real parts are either parts that are inoperative, that have no real values, or parts that were taken out of you know, aircraft that are decommissioned. Some flight simmers and home cockpit builder will go to airplane graveyards, cut the nose section of a plane, bring it home on a trailer, flatbed, and go from there. So hat off to those people. That's it's a lot of work. It's a different approach. I mean, at the other end of the spectrum, you have people who build from scratch, you know, using wood, 3D panel, engraving. You can print your own piece of PCB, right, made for you. Arduinos. There's a lot of tools available right now. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm assuming that's via the contact us, Jason. I would have to try. Maybe I can ask for Crafty to try. Unless, well, I can try, I guess. Let me see if the page is up, but I usually check the website. Okay. I wonder if it's like a silly cookie. I mean, not that I use cookies or... Yeah, if you don't mind trying. Yeah, that's the best way for people who are interested in getting in touch with me. I'm always happy, as I mentioned, to share my experience. There's people from all around the world who have helped me, or who I have helped. People in South America, in the US, in Europe.
Yes, sir.
There's somebody in Libya, New Zealand.
Wow, so all over the world.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, Thailand, and some of them becomes, you know, friends. It's a close-knit community, and we try to help each other. So he's doing 448 supposedly. We're doing 464, so let's see. So we'll plan to do a fuel check at Torex. I mean, I know we've plenty of fuel, but it's good practice. So in the spirit of the popping up the compass, what I can do to remind us to do a fuel check is enter a fix at Torex and just draw a little circle around it. Maybe like a 12-mile circle or a radius. And so when we will get there, that will be my reminder. Hey, why did I put that there? Well, it's because
yes, sir.
We will we'll cross-check our fuel. Not getting it sent. That is a problem. If we're crafty, we'll try, see if there's an issue. I can see the page. I haven't tried. Usually keep the page for the schedule. Well, while we try to debug. Okay. Oh, reCAPTCHA verification failed. Please try again later. Okay, well, I'm glad you tried. I'm glad you told us. Yeah, okay. I will have to fix that. So can't promise it will be fixed tomorrow, but I'll try that. Yeah, okay. Well, unfortunately nowadays, there's wonderful people in any community, but then there's always somebody who likes to ruin the fun for everyone.
Yeah.
And any form, anything you put on the internet, you gotta make sure you don't get a million messages. I mean, that's why I limit the chat to, I ask people to subscribe, because if not, we will have, you know, bots and I'm sure we would meet a lot of lovely ladies and other, you know, drug companies and you name it, but I have absolutely no interest in that, so. Once again, welcome for joining us. First Officer Anchor is our pilot flying. We're kind of cruising here, chilling at flight level 350. FO Crafty, who has been manning the FO seat for the last 2 or 3 days, is taking a break, manning the chat. We love to have questions, discussions, and look who popped up. Isn't that J-Dub? Well, J-Dub, I'm thinking we have a message for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to take a moment to express our gratitude to all our frequent flyers on this flight. A special shout out to the passengers seated in 1A, the one and only J-Dub. Thank you for choosing JeeHell, and we hope you enjoy your flight with us today.
Thank you for joining once again, J-Dub. Thank you for your very generous donations, multiple donations across the week. Thank you for making time. I know you are a busy man. You're welcome. And I appreciate you carving out time, not only for flying the first leg we did together in New Zealand, but also dropping by the stream. Seems like anytime you drop, you bring a million people with you, which I love. So if you're new to the stream and like what you see, we have plenty of other videos, not only from WorldFlight, but also about building or Airbus A320 cockpit, some interesting approaches. We try to keep it some variety, but the star of the show is our beloved A320. So if you like what you see, give us a thumb up, subscribe, and please keep in mind that WorldFlight is a charity event, so Team JeeHell is raising money for the Corporate Angel Network, or CAN, wonderful people who connect aircraft owners and operators so that cancer patients can travel for free, be it to the hospital to get treatment, to a doctor to get a second opinion. And as you can imagine, while battling cancer, it helps them a lot, because sometimes you have to go every other week or every week, so puts a lot of emotional and financial stress that can help to alleviate. And over the years of operation of CAN, they've organized more than 70,000 trips for cancer patients. So I've been supporting them since the first year I joined WorldFlight. They've been wonderful. And this year they even gave us some goodies, right?
Oh, yes, sir.
To share with the people, the keychains and stickers. I think there is a cloth for your monitor. We also have the lovely CAN mascot, Yoke the Yeti, and this is part of our raffles. So we have 2 raffle prizes. Today is the last day of WorldFlight, so this is your last chance. Any donation enters. Okay, I heard silence, so I'm always nervous.
No, you're good. I'm listening too, so
okay,
I'll let
good,
you know.
Good. So yes, we organize a raffle. This is the first year. We're still kind of small channel, small streamer, But the benefit to you, our viewers, is that the likelihood of you winning a prize goes through the roof. We had quite a few donations, but most of them came from friends, family, or other people who are not necessarily into the flight sim hobby. They will be part of our Yoke the Yeti raffle, but they've expressed that they'd rather see the mini overhead panel, which is our second prize, offered to someone who would put it to good use. So if you are into flight sim and would like to have a mini overhead panel with all the buttons, knobs and switches you would need to do a complete flight without ever needing your mouse or your track IR to look at your overhead, this is the raffle you want to enter. So 2 ways to enter: the link to the donation page, which is basically just a cheat sheet so that you have the link to the CAN website, and very short instruction, which is basically to just make sure to enter the code WF25 in the notes so that we can trace it back to this campaign and give credit where credit is due. The other way, easy, painless, super chat, giving a membership to someone, getting a membership for yourself, even $2. Crafty even tried the $1. So a $1 gift will enter you in the raffle, and you could win a $200 mini overhead panel from Rossfire. So I say, what a deal. And on top of that, I just want to mention, there we go, J-Dub leading once again,
always excellent service,
leading by example. Thank you so much, J-Dub. You are so generous. Really appreciate that. Generous with your time, or generous with your donation, and generous with your friendship. So we appreciate you. So that's kind of my infomercial for CAN. Once again, we all probably know people in our family and our friends who had to face the news, battle cancer. Not an easy task. Anything we can do to help them, it's much appreciated. So just want to mention that any donation, including J-Dub's $10 dono here, I will match dollar for dollar, so that will go twice as far. That's another $20 going towards our donation, final donation to Corporate Angel Network. So like I've done in previous year, I am happy to match any and every donation you guys made. Can be a $10, can be a $5, can be a $2. We had generous donation, $50, including J-Dub. So much appreciated. And I made a fatal mistake as we were getting ready to get out of Darwin as quick as possible. So I need to correct this. So let me give you an external view as we're happily cruising here. And I'll be right back. Hang tight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep.
Hold on, folks. Hold on.
Wow.
Nate
I seen
Cessna
it was like hanging
Simulator
from here, right? Oh yeah. Oh okay.
with another $10 donation. Thank you so much, Nate. I think you have been in and out a few times and might recognize the name here. So very, very generous of you. Thank you so much. I know it will make the difference in the life of a cancer patient, so much, much appreciated. You guys rock. Let's finish strong here as we're wrapping up our contribution to WorldFlight. So let me get back in the cockpit here real quick. So what I wanted to show and realized they were out of reach. First is Yoke the Yeti. Look at that. Isn't that cute?
Yes, sir. Very nice.
Very nice. He loved the flight to Siberia. He was throwing snowballs everywhere. Luckily, we didn't stay there too long.
Wow.
He's used to cold climate, so his stay here in Texas has been a little challenging.
Yep.
So he's ready to go live in a different climate. So wherever you live, I'll be happy to ship you as long as the USPS ships to your country. I will ship you if you're the lucky winner of Yoke the Yeti, who is the can mascot, who is now our adopted mascot, full with the scarf, the goggles, the leather helmet. So Yoke the Yeti has been the rock star of our flights. And then, as I was mentioning, the other raffle you'll be entered in is this Rossfire mini overhead panel.
Wow.
So you're a flight simmer.
Yeah.
You probably have the yoke, the rudder, the throttle quadrant. Here's a nice metal case. You have the Visa mount, so you can mount it in your cockpit.
Wow.
And you can test. You can tell our viewer these are the correct size, right?
They are the
same size. Now you have all the signs grouped. They even have the little handle like the landing gear. They have the same for the strobes and the beacon. So very compact, but still mostly true to life. Certainly for the buttons, it is backlit, single USB.
Yes, sir.
So no need for little power transformer or whatever. Control the backlit here.
How does it feel to press the buttons?
Well, you tell me.
Oh wow.
If you can bring your mic back to no, I know you have kind of a soft voice, so I want to make sure you heard correctly.
Very nice. It's like the same as this one.
Yeah.
Wow.
So some of the clever features that they have, like you notice, the 8 ears. I'm sure our viewers know, at least the one familiar with the Airbus or Boeing. There's 3 of IRS. There's a single button, but you typically operate them.
Yeah.
So it's all together. That's why I mentioned if it's a regular fly A to B, you want to switch to nav, you switch to nav. You want to turn both batteries on, batteries on. All 6 fuel pump. Look, this is an Airbus. It's the Airbus of Airbus.
Yes,
you don't even have to put 6 buttons. You just fuel. Yes,
wow.
yeah. The same for the packs and the engine and the eyes.
Amazing.
And then the details. It's really well thought out because you want to do landing flaps 3, which typical in some condition.
Yep.
You can enter or set it up correctly in the GPWS, the GPWS. And the crew supply, which is typically off on the ground, and you have to put it on. It's right there. And then in the middle, the APU. And then you can call the lovely Caroline, all calls. So
wow.
Very nice product. This is brand new.
How can someone win this product?
Well, donate. I mean, if you're interested, we'll I know you're, and I know, $5 to somebody can be $50 to someone else, or vice versa. But if you can contribute, you will be entered. So any donation, super chat, membership, super thanks. So during the chat is great, but if it happens later today or tomorrow,
of course,
you can do a super thanks.
Yes, sir.
And this might be yours, or might be J-Dub's or Nate's, or I think Beep and Zippy Zapple and others who participated.
Very nice product.
But your odds are probably close to 10 to 20% because as I mentioned, most of our donations came from people who were not necessarily into flight sim.
Yeah.
Or came from people who are too much into flight sim, like us, and they already have a full-size cockpit.
Yes, sir.
And as I mentioned, this is a brand new. It was sent to me for a review, so you can find a review video on our channel, Captain Tango's channel. I like the detail about the box. I mean, if you look at it, it has a complete a printout of the overhead on the box, and it comes with a handy-dandy QR code. So, and J-Dub can attest to that. He was kind enough to host me when we did the video in his cockpit or museum, depending on where you look. And installation was a breeze, and you can use it with X-Plane, you can use it with Microsoft Flight Simulator, the Phoenix, the fly-by-wire, Tolus, I believe. So very nice product. Typically something I would use in my earlier years of flight simulation. I still have my small cockpit. I turn it into a GA only. So I fly a little Cirrus, but anybody with a desktop cockpit, this is a nice prize. Believe me. And then who knows? Yoke the Yeti might be yours as well. So thank you again, Jada. Thank you again, Nate. Your donation will be put to good use, but before that, they'll be matched dollar for dollar. So you can count on me for that. And I trust the good people at Ken to put it to great use. Yeah. That plus Yoke the Yeti is part of our standard operating procedure, at least in cruise. By 10,000 feet, I usually ask him to go back to the jump seat because he kind of blocks the view a little bit. Alright, we're passing Torex. Let's do our fuel check. Let's talk about flying a little bit and good practice, SOP and all that good stuff. So, it's a pretty short flight plan, I like that. Torex, we were supposed to reach Ujang Pendang radar on 133.1. Thanks for the service, JeeHell 4. Alright, let's check in with Ujang Pendang. Ujang Pendang radar, JeeHell 44, Juliet Hotel Lima 44, flight level 350, we just passed Torex.
JeeHell 44, hello, good morning, identified, maintain level 350.
We'll maintain flight level 350 and a good morning to you, JeeHell 44.
Would you?
Okay, Torex. So we're supposed to be 50 minutes into the flight. That would have been the right turn and direct Torex. We went around, if you remember, so I'm not surprised. Took us a little longer. 54. Ooh.
What happened?
A young aviation simmer.
Yep.
And so fuel on board is showing 11 point. I like to round it up, down. Sorry, for the fuel on board.
Yes, sir.
So I always like to be conservative. So 11.5 for the fuel on board. And then the fuel used, that's where I like to run it up.
So are you cool if I record? Is it fine?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And if you want a picture, we can ask our lovely Caroline/Crafty to come and take a picture. It's a little dark, I know that's
no
the
problem.
tricky part, but so right now we are showing an extra 500 kilograms, so that's an extra half ton on top of everything we got, which is plenty. So we almost have 3 hours of extra fuel, so no problem there, and it's still balanced. We used I think we had like a 1.8 ton in the center tank. So our good friend the Airbus does everything automatically. Those fuel pump 1 and 2 on the center tank turn themselves off. And life is great in the flight level. I'll clean up my little circle around the thorax. And we're looking at our next waypoint. We are catching New Zealand 363. I just don't think there's going to be enough time for us to pass them, so we'll probably be going to be slowed down. But yes, Yoke the Yeti has been a wonderful addition to our crew here. I thought he would be more ticklish than that, but I haven't been able to have him react to too much. So, maybe we can talk about ETP. Who wants to talk about ETP? That's my favorite topic for the next 5 minutes. ETP is equi-time point. So particularly here, if we look in front, we start to see some land, luckily, but we have been crossing a pretty big swath of water. So we want to be prepared. I don't know if this island has an airport that would accommodate us, and I actually doubt. I'm sure somebody will fact check me and will prove me wrong, but that's okay. I'd love to be proven wrong. But if I zoom on, there is Whiskey Alpha Papa Delta, but that's a 4,500 feet runway. I would say only if we were on fire I would go there, and even then I'll consider it really carefully.
30 Island 30, and I didn't catch the last part of that.
Arrival unlet 2 Bravo.
Inlet 2 Bravo, New Zealand 363.
Okay, so the aircraft in front of us got information about the arrival into Sentani.
Copy.
That's why we're gonna do that before we focus on our ETP. As I suspect we'll be given the same arrival and the same approach. So the ILS 30 and the NLEP 2 Bravo. Okay, we can put these charts away. So even in cruise it can get busy. Okay, I have the airport charts. I didn't print all the charts for the arrival and all that, but we have our handy dandy EFB here. So we'll review that in a little bit once we get that confirmed. So back to ETP, where crossing water is obviously a good example, but fundamentally it's if your flight plan or flight route takes you over large areas where there's not a suitable airport for you to divert.
We just touched down in Darwin. My last
would be valuable at any point in time to know if something bad were to happen. Would we decide to return to Darwin, or would we decide to proceed further towards either our destination or a diversion airport that might be closer than our destination? For now, I'll use our destination airport as the example. It's convenient because by default, and Zippy Zapple is back. The madman Zippy with another 20 pounds donation. Thank you so much. We just touched down in Darwin, my last leg, and I laid the butter. Even better than the one I saw, where was that? I saw you yesterday, I think, or this morning. The week has been a blur. Anyway, congratulations on your buttery landing. Been an absolute honor to share these skies with you. Well, Same to you, Zippy. Seems like you found a wonderful team. Zippy is part of the Cali crew team. So don't hesitate while we're not streaming, or even on your second monitor, bring up the Cali crew stream. Flying a Boeing 737, I guess 800? Zippy can correct me there. Well, the JeeHell team wish you all the best returning to your country of residence. I know you had to travel quite a bit to join the Cali crew. It was my pleasure to meet you in person at VATSIM Expo, and I hope we meet very soon again in the virtual skies or in person. Same to you. FO Crafty might be coming next VATSIM Expo. We'll see. And just for you, Zippy, just for you.
Radar privilege 109, guys. 5 minutes away, please.
Privilege 109, sir, again.
Can I just step away for 5 minutes, mate?
Approve, sir. Report back via radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to take a moment to express our heartfelt thanks to all our frequent flyers on this flight. A special shout out goes to the passenger seated in 3F Zippy Zappel. Thank you for choosing JeeHell, and we hope you enjoy your flight with us today.
There you go, Zippy. Caroline spotted you in seat 3F in our first class section, so I hope you're enjoying the hot nuts that they're serving, and the meal, and all the wonderful treatment, the catering from JeeHell Air. As you know, as you're on the WorldFlight Discord, our team in Germany adds to the adventure by actually making meals that are local to all the destinations they visit. So they flew into Bangkok earlier today and ate some Thai curry, and they make us all jealous by posting the pictures.
Wow.
It's incredible. It's incredible. They had a meat pie in Australia. Let me pull them. I can't share the pictures, but hold on. I don't think I have Discord on my EFB. That would not be according to SOPs. Let me check here real quick.
You give us that one more time.
Where is it?
I'm left 2 Bravo, ILS 30.
Yeah, there you go.
I got you.
Oh wow.
Complete with the Thai flag and the JeeHell Air.
That's awesome.
And that was just today. That's just one meal. These guys are rock star.
Awesome.
Unfortunately, they only provide catering in Germany. So the US based team has been surviving on donuts and mac and cheese. But you know, we do what we can. So I think we had a dedicated channel. Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah, look at all these.
Wow, that is awesome, man.
Chinese dumpling.
Oh, that's like in each country they were in. They
Yeah.
Oh wow.
This is my lame attempt at mac and cheese.
That looks good, man.
It was good.
Yeah.
It's all gone. I'm sorry. But look, like every place
Wow.
they go, they make different meals.
So awesome.
Well,
Nah, I'm
unless-
full. Thank you.
unless Zippy Zappel is eating all the hot nuts, I wouldn't mind. Yes, some hot nuts from first class.
Oh, is FO Crafty's your wife?
Allegedly.
Oh, it just clicked. Oh, I was okay.
Supposedly.
Uh-huh.
Possibly. No, we love FO Crafty.
Yes.
I mean, if I weren't married, I would spend more time with FO Crafty. Right. Alright, Delta 2507-737-800. She is cracking up. Well, you gotta keep it light in the air. Of course. We had a shout out for J-Dub, a shout out for Caroline. So, if you're new to our adventures here, Caroline has been our lovely British-based, as far as we can tell from her accent, purser or lead flight attendant. Let me chit-chat with her a little bit here. Hey Caroline, how are things going in the back? So, Caroline is...
Everything is going smoothly in the back, Captain. The passengers are settling in nicely and the cabin crew is ready for service.
Lovely, Caroline. When you have a chance, would you mind bringing me and Anchor some hot nuts from first class? Thank you. Alright, we'll put Caroline on the case.
Of course, Captain. I'll bring you some hot nuts from first class.
Oh, wow.
Right away. Thank you.
Why, there we go. And it's been a long week, Caroline. Who's the crew? Who's the captain and the FO flying this plane?
Captain, we have a fantastic crew on board today. Alongside me, we have Emily,
Oh,
Jack,
that's in the
Sarah
back.
and Tom. It's a great team, and we're all set to ensure a wonderful flight for our passengers.
That is a wonderful team in the back. I was also asking about the name of our captain and the name of our first officer on this flight. Sometimes she gets confused.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a lot of
absolutely,
context.
Captain. We have a wonderful team in the back, and the captain for the
Wow.
flight is Captain Tango, and our first officer is Anchor.
Whoa.
There you go.
Wow, that's awesome. So did you say you fly GA sometimes as well?
Yes.
Oh.
I do fly my little Cirrus SR-22, which is kind of the first home-built cockpit that I made.
I started flying.
So
Sorry, go ahead.
no, I'm sorry. We need to come back to that. I'm surprised. Did I miss a call?
No, you're good.
No?
I think. Yeah,
Because
we're
he gave the approach. We can enter that.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, the ETP topic got interrupted rudely by Zippy Zapple and his 20-pound donation. Just kidding. Thank you again, guys, for your donation. Very much appreciated. And once again, we'll turn 20 pounds into 40 pounds. Not just by eating donuts and mac and cheese, but by Captain Tango. I will personally match dollar for dollar, pound for pound. Now we're looking at our arrival. ILS 30 NLEP 2B. Okay with me putting that in the box?
Yes, sir.
Wonderful, let's go. Should have probably checked the VIA. Was there a VIA? Yeah, Torari. Hopefully by default it picked it up. Yes, it did. Great. So, time flies when you're having fun. We're looking at a calculated top of descent that's still like 300 some miles away. But I like to do a back of the envelope estimate. So we'll be on the NLEP, which is basically NLEP to the field VOR, which is Jayapura, Juliet Papa Alpha. I wonder if that's what we tune. No, we're still on Darwin. Let me hard code the Jayapura, but I doubt we can hear it on the VOR. We're way too far. Oh, it's all crap on the VOR. By crap, I mean white noise. Okay. So then the ILS, that might give us a hint at an altitude.
Copy for November,
So Sentani, which is in Jayapura, Sentani is the airport name. Field elevation is 289 feet. The ILS runway 30 approach, which did not get loaded automatically, which is a little disturbing. I've seen that more and more. Let's see if we can enter the code. There we go. Yeah. So India Juliet Papa Alpha, that's correct. Frequency of 110.3. Front course of 304, which is exactly what we've been chart, and it's a standard ILS 3-degree slope. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. Okay. And the plateau altitude, well, it starts at Torre at 4,000, so why don't we use that? What I like to do, did I change anything? I don't think I changed anything. Let's double check that I didn't screw up. Alright, no, that's the approach, and then that's the Torre. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be vectored, so.
Yes, sir.
What I wanted to still use is use Torare, so if we go back to flight plan, I enter fix, this time around Torare. 4,000, we are at 35,000, that's a difference of 31,000, so 31 times 3, oh okay, okay. No, I was kind of joking, that's alright, but we'll come back. Thank you Caroline for crafty Wi-Fi. 31 times 3, so I use the rule of thumbs of requiring or needing 3 nautical miles per 1,000 feet of descent.
Yes,
so that's 93 plus 10, so let's call it 100 and see where that compares to, where that falls compared to on top of descent. Yeah, it's a little more conservative, but it matched nicely, so I'm happy with that. So Caroline just popped her lovely head into the cockpit. I don't know if you change your mind, if you want some.
Sure. Yes,
then know that you smell it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, Caroline brought up, and if you want me to mute you. So
no, you're good. You're good.
We got some wonderful hot nut, mixed nuts, honey roasted. From so is giant I want to see if these guys are in front of us.
Thank you.
Behind us.
I'm good, thank you.
Maybe just a napkin, or I'll take a spoon. Thank you.
Flight level 280.
First class service even in the cockpit. Saludos.
Copy 44 November, Ujung.
Ready for November.
Alright, I'll mute myself. You guys don't have to hear me mulching on the. Thank you. And if you need,
thank you.
Cargo loop 51 Ujung. Cargo loop 51, go ahead. Cargo loop 51, thank you. Cross unleft flight level 280.
Cross Alpine at 280, is that correct? Columbus 240, Columbus 51, thank you, sir.
My bad, yes.
Right, I noticed that Juan Arango joined us. Welcome aboard. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for sharing some of your precious time with us as we fly into Jayapura and the Sentani airport. Been a pretty smooth flight so far. Under the expert commanding of Angkor and the watchful eye of Yog the Yeti, one of our raffle prize. So if you guys are interested in any of our raffle prize, this is the last day of the raffle. Basically offering Yog the Yeti, the can mascot, and also USB A320 mini overhead panel. So Any donation, doesn't matter the amount, any donation will enter you in both raffles. The winner will be picked up, will be chosen on Sunday. I give myself, by experience, I know that tomorrow, Saturday, will be, you know, post WorldFlight traumatic syndrome. We'll have to recover from sometimes 8 or 10 hours. Not just flying, but planning, checking the weather, coordinating with the team. Quite a bit of work goes into certainly organizing it, but even from our side as virtual pilots, that contrail is getting bigger and bigger on our windshield. The planning starts roughly 2 or 3 months prior to the event. Oh, thank you. I know who that is. Well, First Officer Anchor has put his name in the raffle. Well done. So, may the raffle gods be. It's alright. I appreciate the gesture. And I will match it does, it does. Well, it's very much appreciated. That and your time. This is one thing I noticed. Some of the people who have joined us during this edition, last time they were in the cockpit was a year ago, so or even later in your case, right? So I'm glad we stayed in touch, and I'm glad you were able to join us. So, and I know that as much as FO Crafty is willing and able and happy to join me in the cockpit, she's happy to take a break also. So, once again, shout out to lovely FO Crafty, who has helped me as a first officer, feeding us, keeping us hydrated, and manning the chat. So all right, so we were talking a little bit about the prep work that goes into participation. In our case, it's not our first rodeo. It has been this was our 4th participation for Team JeeHell. Still the same team members, the same cockpit. So one of the unique feature in our case is that we have a total of 4 cockpits, 5 pilots, guest first officer here and in Germany as well, but 3 of the cockpits are based in Germany, and then we have this cockpit in Central Texas. They are all A320 full-size cockpits. Some of us use TV, some of you use projectors, some of us fly from the right seat, looking at you, Captain Mike Delta. Some of us fly from the left seat, but all in all, a wonderful team of aviation enthusiasts, flight simulation enthusiasts, well-rounded world travelers by now. Because a little-known secret is that, and that is not unique to our team, not just the JeeHell team, but quite a few of the teams keep their aircraft in between WorldFlight events in their location. So I suspect Dallas 250 might be bound back to the US. And luckily the teams in Australia don't have to go too far, but our team being mostly Germany based and Airbus, every time we complete WorldFlight, we fly the aircraft back through a series of 15 to 20 repositioning flights. It's another opportunity for us to fly together, and we go all the way back to one of the Airbus factories in Europe. Historically, yeah. I mean, not everybody is able to join all the time, all the legs. It's a little bit more lax, but we take our bird back to either Germany near Hamburg or last year to the Airbus factory in one of the Airbus factories in the UK, and we had actually a viewer in the chat who is an Airbus worker who works there at that factory. It was like 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning, probably taking his break from building Airbus A350 wings. So that was so cool to have somebody who actually works on real Airbus. Spend some of the time, say hi in the chat, and that coincidence, it just happens that that's where we kept the aircraft during the winter. So not only we do a tour around the world in 1 week during WorldFlight, but then during the other 51 weeks of the year, we use that time to shuttle the aircraft back and forth between Europe and Sydney. And this year we came in like 2 hours before the start. We wanted to coordinate our arrival with the beginning of the event. Captain Romeo, the ringleader, the initiator of Team JeeHell, has been very good at planning those routes. So for WorldFlight, we obviously use the WorldFlight route, but we take some detours, go to some interesting approaches. I've seen a little bit of an evolution over the years in terms of the WorldFlight destination. In the past, it was a smaller event. VATSIM was a smaller network, kind of talking pre-Microsoft 2020 and COVID. I mean, I'm super happy, like most, all of us in the flight sim community, to see this influx of new simmers. But it has kind of forced the WorldFlight team to pick airports that can accommodate 50, 100, 150 flights, right?
Yes.
Yeah, don't forget your mic when you have a chance. No, I know it was good when you were eating.
Oh, okay.
Just want to make sure everyone hears you. So most of the airports, they try to go for airports that have at least 2 runways, so that helps with the traffic.
Yeah.
But some of the interesting airports, I mean, we went to Kathmandu, they went to some location in Greenland, and this year, once again, we took the Antarctica route. I didn't do any of those flights, but they went to McMurdo, Phoenix, and Union Glacier in Antarctica. So really interesting operation when your magnetic compass deviation is like 140 degrees because you have to use either grid navigation or true north. So really forces us to learn more about how to operate our aircraft in those corners of the world.
Yes, sir.
So the point being that the WorldFlight route has kind of moved away from your Pero and Innsbruck and, you know, challenging approaches.
Yeah.
But while we bring the aircraft to Sydney or from Sydney, as it's just the 4 of us, we have the opportunity to I'm not sure what Yes, Johnny Richardson. Hey John, welcome to chat. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know everyone's YouTube handle, but I have a suspicion. I know who that is. So yeah, thank you so much for joining us on our flight to Jayapura. We do have now, we have crossed the coast, right, of Indonesia. We're just a beam, just past it. Can I? Yeah, I'm just too late here. You can barely see it. So we are over land. It's a good time to change our to destination in the progress page to our destination field. So we're looking at Whiskey Alpha JJ. So we're still 260 miles out, so approaching our top of descent. Seems like he has given everybody their approach. And so how far are we from NLEP? We're still a good way. Okay, so let's quickly review the. Were you able to load the approach and start into your?
Oh.
I did it
in
the FMGS. I mean, just if you want to use it. I mean, you don't need it.
Oh, okay.
We each have an EFB, so we use Navigraph typically.
Got the.
So it's the runway is 30, and the arrival is the NLEP 2 Bravo.
Okay, I got it. Yeah.
And then it's gonna be the ILS runway 30. But most likely we'll get vectored.
Yeah.
We'll get vectors. So. What happened to New Zealand 363?
Oh, he's gone.
I mean, yeah, you see, we were 20 miles behind. Now we're 10 miles behind. At this point, we almost. I mean, we'll keep our plan cruise speed, but wouldn't be surprised if the controller asked us, ask him either to go faster or us to go slower.
Sure.
It's all good. Well, thank you to everyone who has stopped by, people who have interacted with us in the chat, shared some of their experience, asked some questions. Thank you to all the first officer who joined me. Yeah, that's annoying on that.
Yeah, that's a bug.
Yeah. Thank you, of course, to all our generous donors supporting the Corporate Angel Network. Thank you to our new members. We got a spike in subscribers, so appreciate all of you guys out there. It makes all this way more enjoyable. And we always end up the week with quite a few anecdotes. So he's asking him to go down.
Descending to 310, New Zealand 363.
Thank you.
Send a hello there, Neptune 11 Whiskey with your flight number 310.
Neptune 11 Whiskey, good to see you.
Neptune 11 Whiskey. So one thing that happens inevitably even after the first year is that you start recognizing the call sign of some of the teams, the core teams, you know, the official teams. We have full-size cockpit, but Neptune 11 Whiskey, Qantas 25. I'm gonna miss some, but Delta 2507, Giant 1471, Speedbird 47 Charlie. There's Ness Aviation. There's French Baguette, Aussie 100, and the list goes on and on. If you guys are curious, WorldFlight.center is the website where you can find all the official teams and all the affiliate teams, which are basically teams that are now recognized by the WorldFlight event as a full-fledged team. The only thing is that they fly from more of the desktop environment, and it's a group of people, you know, they each fly from their home. So Team JeeHell is kind of a hybrid, right? As we have cockpit in 2 different continents, 2 different countries, 4 different locations, but we do all have a full-size A320 cockpit.
Yes.
Ultimately, that's the difference. But it's always fun to hear the same call sign, sometimes the same voices, as we all fly around the world. It's kind of an interesting experience as I reflect on the week. It always reminds me of kind of how big the world is, but at the same time how small it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
So And I want to give a shout out to all the wonderful controllers. These are also volunteers who sometimes in the middle of the night they have spent time making sure we had the best ATC experience, and sometimes in very, very heavy workload. I mean, yesterday our approach into Hong Kong was probably the most aircraft and the busiest frequencies I've ever experienced on VATSIM. So congratulations and thank you so much to everyone who makes this event possible.
Hotel November, Air Rocket. Tango Romeo, copy identity flight, arrival LX30 by Alex to Bravo. Alex to Bravo, go Tango Romeo. Radar Hello 804 and your flight level 310. Star 6 Echo Mike, hello, identified flight flag level 310, cancel all restrictions.
Oh, did I tell you? I got my private pilot license.
No!
Yeah.
Congratulations!
Thank you. Yeah. So I had like
that's a major milestone.
Yeah. I flew like.
Where did you do? Did you do it out of Georgetown?
Georgetown. Yeah. Here, let me see.
When was that?
It was like all like March through August.
Okay.
Yeah, like I flew like Austin. Where is it at? Like that's, you know, the bridge right there.
Yeah, 360 bridge.
360 bridge. Yeah.
I worked there.
Oh,
like on
really?
that. Yeah. When I moved here, the company I worked for owned one of the buildings.
Oh, wow.
It was a beautiful view.
Yeah, it's fun.
And they probably made a killing when they sold the building.
They did,
20 years
yeah.
later.
Yep. But yeah, I mean.
Congratulations.
Thank
so,
you.
yeah, quite a few of the flight sim enthusiasts that I know are real world pilot or had their pilot license. So anywhere from private pilot license. Earlier this week we had First Officer Sean, who's a certified flight instructor.
Oh, wow.
I'm sure he's multi-engine and he's working his way to hopefully one day join the majors. So it's always cool to have people who have real world experience. In my case, I've done a few lessons and all that, but long story short, I can't get my medical, so there's the sport pilot license, but at the end of the day, it's, you know, I satisfy my passion for aviation through
I think
flight
this is cooler.
simulations.
I don't know
if it's cooler.
It is like the full 320 sim, you know.
It's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just taking a quick break, enjoying the first class hot nuts, and kind of getting mentally ready for our descent and approach into Santani. So you told me you loaded the charts, right? Why don't we review that? I mean, it's pretty straightforward. The NLEP to Bravo, we have it loaded in the box. It starts at NLEP, and it's basically a direct to the field VOR, which is the Jayapura, which I have hard-coded for now, so we can use that, but we're not picking it up yet. We're expecting the ILS 30. Once we're done with this little briefing, I'm gonna look at getting the weather at destination, the IRIS. So the ILS starts at 4,000 feet if we go all the way out at Tawari. Step descent 3,000 and 2,200 to intercept the regular 3-degree glide slope. The minimum for Cat C aircraft is 550. So let's go ahead and put that 550. As the missed approach, it's an immediate left turn and going back to Tawari 4,000. So I'll make sure to put the missed approach altitude once we are on the glide slope. Let's see if we can get the ATIS via our ATSU system. Where's the request? ATIS Whiskey Alpha Juliet Juliet. And receive message. Okay, we got the ATIS. Let's see if it's something. Yeah. Print that. Oop. I had to replace the roll for the first time. Everybody loves the printer.
Yeah, very cool.
So I'll rattle. So it's information India. Time departure in arrival runway 30 000, so it's 45 minutes old. There might be a new one. Wind is 110 at 4, so light wind. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Scatter clouds at 1200. 25 degree dew point 24. Altimeter 1011, so it's the same, I believe. So that's already there. Wonderful. No stick. We should try to plan to vacate via Bravo. So we'll look at that. Clearance via PDC, which is good to know on our way out.
Yes, sir. So, question for you.
Go ahead.
So, does the pilot flying, do they do this or the monitoring one?
Typically, it's my understanding is that is the pilot monitoring, then it's cross-checked with the pilot flying, and one of them can execute.
Okay.
But the idea is that minimize the workload on the pilot flying.
Oh.
So the pilot monitoring handles the radio. We'll put things into the MACD, right? The flight computer. The lights also. I'm not sure exactly, but I think it's helpful if I do it for you.
I just saw like videos and the pilot flying, they were like doing this, so I thought, I didn't know.
Well,
I was just trying
one thing to know,
and
it's the source of infinite debates on Discord, the internet, and YouTube, but know that different operators have different standard operating procedure. I mean, I've had the opportunity to host 2 real-world pilots, one A320, one Boeing 737. They work for 2 different operators, and the checklist for one was a post-tem, the checklist for the other one was newspaper size.
Yeah.
I mean, it ultimately does the same thing. It accomplishes the same task and the same level of safety, but factors like commonality with other aircraft, if you have a mixed fleet, so that they try between Boeing and Airbus to kind of do the same thing so that their pilot can transition. Although at any point in time they usually fly only one aircraft type. So and I know this is one of the hardest things for all of us simmers, including myself. We used to do everything, right? You do the dispatch, you do the route, you're the weatherman, so you the push back team. But so that builds habits that are really, we do everything. and I've noticed, and I'm still kind of working on it to be better at kind of dividing the responsibilities, letting you do your part, and then I do my part. But anybody, especially the first time, that's like,
yeah, I know.
Which is great. I mean, we have a great starting point, but then we try to tweak it a little bit with some of the regular people having the cockpit. Alright, let's finish the task at hand. 1104 is our wind, temperature 25. Just in time. Look, the aircraft is like, hey, you didn't enter the destination data. Yes, I did. I just did. Alright, that's all in there. Okay, so we're hitting the top of the clouds here. But the outside temperature is minus 42,
yes, sir.
So I don't think we necessarily need anti-ice.
We did not get descent right yet, right? Okay. You want me to ask?
No, we're good.
Okay.
Let me just finish quickly.
Sure,
make sure I have the frequencies.
For sure.
And then, if you want, yes. So I have approach, tar, ground.
Whoa.
I think Qantas 25 overtook us. If I look above. Yeah, that must be. Okay. So, I don't think he ever gave us what to expect for the arrival. But, no surprise, it's gonna be what everybody's getting.
Yeah.
If you want to ask him,
I think we can ask at top of descent, maybe.
Yeah,
like 40 miles.
Because technically, our flight plan, we were cleared as filed, but our flight plan. Oh, actually, no. It goes to the Jayapura Vier. Okay, so we're clear to the Vier. Alright, let me finish my snack and then showtime.
if able.
New Zealand 361 with you, flight level 220.
138 miles to go.
Yeah, so the plane, based on our current routing, has the top of descent still 34 miles away.
New Zealand 361, hello, identified, climb, flight level 2350, cancel all restrictions.
No, my back of the envelope calculation has us descending a little sooner, which is probably, in my experience, a good idea.
Good idea,
You don't want to come, because they can keep you
Yeah.
fast and sometimes high and fast, but definitely fast. They want to move traffic.
Flight level 370, if able.
New Zealand 347 Charlie, approach the climb, flight level 370.
Thank you, climb flight level 370.
47 Charlie. 47 Charlie.
New Zealand 363, contact Standard 119.3, has nothing.
Okay, so the aircraft in front of us has been... Well, the aircraft was in front of us. They're racing.
Thanks very much.
Okay, down to flight level 260 GL44. So you can put 26. Now there's a couple of ways you can do it. Yeah, we should probably reduce the speed a little bit. You can either pull for open descent, or you can set like 1500 or...
okay, sure.
I think he was asking other people to be level. Well, I don't know. That was.
This is fine. Open, managed descent, maybe?
Yeah, but that's gonna give you only 1,000 feet per descent. Per. Alright, you might join the jump seat a little earlier. Yeah. I like this. As long as you keep, you see the arrow, which is the bottom of the descent to flight level 260, in front of the next calculated descent, that's good.
Okay.
Anything between 1500, 2000, even 2500. Okay, we're going through clouds. Let me put the faster seatbelt sign on again. I'm gonna clear the range ring I had put just to keep things clear. And he got Vector. I wonder if it's
Ladies
to go
and
wrong.
gentlemen, the fasten seatbelt
The traffic in front.
We kindly ask you to return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts. Thank you for your cooperation.
French baguette. Oh yeah, he had to vacate. Qantas is in the descent. And he's overtaking. It's a 747, so he's overtaking Air New Zealand 363. Well, we're starting to encounter a little more of cloud layers.
Yep.
I mean, the weather should still be totally fine. So probably the biggest challenge for the approach is the point of view.
Yeah,
because it's not in front of you, it's here. Whoa. Was it just us, or?
Yeah, he's lagging.
Yes. I would suggest we maintain 280 in the descent, and not just because I've seen controllers doing it.
Yeah.
They kind of like that. Okay. Immediate descent to flight level 260 and we'll switch to Centenary radar on 119.1. Thanks for the service, JeeHell. Centenary radar, JeeHell, Juliet, Hotel Lima 44 in the descent, passing flight level 290 for flight level 260.
Number 27, turn right, heading 160 degrees, speed 220.
I guess he wanted us lower sooner.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to know.
It's hard to know, yeah.
I'm not too surprised. 2000 to 25, we're doing 27 now.
Yeah.
We'll be there.
Yep.
In a jiffy.
Yeah.
Well, things are gonna get busy for First Officer Encore, who's the pilot flying, and myself, Captain Tango, who's pilot monitoring on this leg. Appreciate everyone who have stopped by, everyone who have commented, liked, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and of course all the generous donations. Very, very much appreciated. This is what is driving all the teams and this event. Over the years, 20 plus years, WorldFlight has left turn 030 degrees, JeeHell. You cool with that? Sorry.
Sorry, say again for New Zealand 363.
New Zealand 363, speed 250 knots.
Yes.
Reduce speed to 25.
Alright, as things are getting busy.
5,000, speed 250 knots.
I think you said 5,000 speed 250 knots for JeeHell.
Delta 4 negative 15,000, descend 15,000, 15,000, KNS 1011.
15,000, 15,000 and speed 250 JeeHell.
Number 5 Charlie Lima Tower, 11
You got it.
1 corridor left transfer.
Head 8.1, number 7 Charlie, Hogan.
Okay, let's clean up this.
Number 27 right, heading 180, speed 200.
Right 180, speed 200,
Toggle 51, turn right, heading 270, clear for LS runway 30.
GSX 0, clear Darwin 30, cargo looks 51.
Departure today, Connect 473 3000.
473 identified, turn level 240.
He said it the first time, but the second time he didn't say it.
Confirm your approach today.
Yeah. You're good. Yeah.
Left directed either, Connect 473.
Confirm your approach today, United 1 is with you, flight level 280.
We briefed the star, but we're doing. We'll be vector to the north of the field apparently.
Down to 240, United 1.
And so we briefed the ILS. It's almost 10,000 feet runway.
Yep.
So it's a good runway.
Yep.
They ask us to plan to vacate at Bravo.
Bravo.
So I would suggest no auto brake.
Manual brake.
Let it roll.
Yep.
We'll use a thrust reverser, but even that we can bring them to idle because assuming we have a good touchdown, this is going to be quite a roll.
Sure. Yep.
So because I always try to understand what's behind the recommendation. They have departing traffic for the event, right? So they need to taxi these aircraft to here. They're not going to backtrack. They're going to take off from this intersection.
You're right.
So this taxiway is blocked. So
Yes, sir.
if we were to exit here to show off for landing and
Yeah.
half runway, will be facing incoming taxi, and there is no option.
Can I try the speed brakes once? How does it work?
Yeah, so you have to push. So to arm them, you have to lift it, and you see the white band.
Yep.
To use them in flight, you have to push out of the gate, and then you can use them. So if you if you show that, you see, and as we're using the autopilot, there is a detent at half. So the 320 under autopilot down to 10,000 GL for 4. The 320 limit the speed brakes under the autopilot to half. So I can. That's why we have the detent. So ideally, you should just leave it there.
Yes, sir.
But if you put it further, it's not going to help you.
Oh, okay.
If you disconnect the autopilot, then you can
get full deflection.
You
right?
can go further and all the way to full deflection. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so we got clear to 10,000. Seatbelt is already on. So we'll go. We can see the coast, right? We're gonna go over the coast, follow, and then come back and land the other way. Terrain in the area. There is a little bit. To the north of the field, it's 9,000 feet. The MSA. To the south, it's either 4,000 or 5,000. So. Why don't I put terrain on my side, and you can keep the weather and the kind of clean.
Okay, sure.
My experience that kind of gets in the way. In the real aircraft, this is a dual knob, and you can change the brightness. One day I need to upgrade that.
Wait, which knob is the?
Well, the knob is not there. That's the challenge. But the ND knob has a dual concentric, like a Garmin, you know, dual concentric.
Yeah. Wow.
Encoder.
Nice.
Yeah, they're slowing down. Qantas is in front of us, so we're not blocking.
Look 51 tower, 118.1.
118.1, look 51, good day. Good day.
Caribbean 007, turn right 180 degrees, speed 180.
Right turn 180, speed 180, Caribbean 00.
Catch up Bravo, passing 2,900, flight level 360.
Yeah, the queue is already 8 aircraft long to our destination. So. Anyway, it's gonna flow. I mean, we're gonna get in, get out. Okay, we passed transition level. Last QNH we got from the controllers 1011, so you can press to get away from standard. I'll set it in the standby.
Descend 3,000 and speed 220.
So
180, speed 220, almost to descent, starting 3,000.
From?
Roger.
So yeah, on the landing roll, once we touch down, I'll call spoiler. Then you have to lift these, bring the reverser. You don't have to rush it and all that, you know. Let's make sure we touch down first.
Sure.
We can use reverser. Try to keep the nose a little high before it comes down. I will call reverser green, assuming everything deploys correctly, and then 70 knots. So by 70 knots, we want to make sure you bring them back to idle.
Yes.
I would do it probably a little sooner,
of course,
because I suspect we'll have a little bit of the runway to go down.
All right.
Okay, we're talking to approach. Our next frequency is going to be Tower on 1181.
Radar guard 1471 on descent to flight level 280 by AMLAB.
Yeah, 1471, hello. High speed proof.
Okay, so this is doing a good job sequencing everybody. So we're going to do a 270 degree. It's a little bit the opposite of what we did coming out of Darwin.
15,000.
So we're showing touchdown at 0122, so like 13 minutes from now. Hey Caroline, just for your information, we're expecting touchdown in 12 minutes, 2 minutes. Okay, we're already at 250, so we don't have to worry about the speed at 10,000.
Reducing 180, privilege 109.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have found an iPhone in the cabin. If you believe it may belong to you, please let one of the cabin crew members know. Thank you.
About 27,
2711.1, thank you.
18.1, thanks for the service. 1227.
Then we'll figure out the parking situation. Exiting at Bravo will be in the apron, but it seems pretty busy, so we'll see what they give us.
180 until 10, 160 until 4, Caribbean 07.
GL4, turn right 090 degrees, descend to 5,000.
Down to 5,000 and right to 90 degrees, GL44.
LZ121, turn left heading 040.
Turn left 040, LZ121.
Okay, we're approaching 10,000. I'll go ahead and turn the sign for the electronic device. Might as well put the landing lights already. Ding the cabin. Wonderful. We are entering our downwind for runway 30 at Sentani, Whiskey Alpha Juliet Juliet on in Indonesia. We can't be too far from the border with Papua New Guinea. For now, last year we went to Port Moresby, but this year we'll stay in Indonesia. Okay, this is the terrain that we know is north of the field. So right now we're over the sea, so that's good.
Left 180, climbing 240, just started 69.
We double check the ATIS.
10 to 1, 5,000.
Still the same.
1 gallon.
125, turn right heading 180 degrees, descend 3,000.
Down to 3,000, same heading for Qantas 25.
180.
180 heading Qantas 25.
Yes, South 66 might proceed direct Edina.
Direct to Dina, just 66 Mike. Caribbean 007, established on the local.
So it looks like we will be on the ground in 10-ish minutes or so.
Yes, sir.
After that, once we park, we'll wrap up the stream. We can do just the parking, checklist and all the good stuff, and then we'll try to do a good, quick turnaround.
As if I actually had something come up, so I don't think I can stay for the second leg.
No worries.
Oh,
no worries.
sorry. Yeah.
No.
That's why, I try to come in the earlier time.
Understood.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, then I apologize in advance. I won't have too much time to chit-chat in between the flights.
No problem.
It was fun to see you again.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations on your private
Thank
pilot license. That's exciting. So, do you want to go further? Do IFR? And
Yeah, I'm at A&M right now.
Oh, nice.
So, I'm trying to fly.
They have a good program there, right? Yeah. Very nice. Well, good luck with your continued career or exploration of aviation.
Thank you.
That is exciting. Well, thank you everyone for joining us. Flight JeeHell 44, leg 42 of WorldFlight 2025 is about to land. The airport is Sentani. A very nice view here of the northern coast. The airport is just past those mountains. There are more than hills. So we're gonna continue on the downwind here. Then join the right base for the ILS runway 30. We've already been cleared to 5,000. I'm expecting 4 then 3 or something like that. And we should arm the ILS and do, yeah, this one, the light is still, I haven't fixed it, but as long as it shows, yeah. Let's do the approach checklist. Okay. We kind of briefed everything, but so approach checklist briefing.
Confirmed.
ECAM status
checked.
So you should press the status and just make sure it's normal and checked. Okay. Seat belts.
Seatbelts are on.
Barrel ref.
Set.
Yep. 3 times. MDA.
So
that would be on the progress, so you can see it there. So it's a barrel, not on the progress, sorry, on the perf. So barrel 550. Yep. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
All right, that's the approach checklist completed. Cool. Thank you.
18 till 10, 16 till 4, probably 09.
So one thing we can do, we're already kind of under both vectors, right, heading and speed control. So I would suggest we go to the descent page and you can activate the approach phase. Now you have to remember, if you ever push manage right now, it would slow down to green dots, which is not what we want, but at least it's better than the opposite, which is if he slows, the controller tells us like 230, 210, and then you go manage, it would speed back up to 250 because we're below 10,000. So, all right, wonderful. I think we're number 4 for landing.
United 1, turn right 090 degrees, descend 10,000 feet. 090.
The screen is, the PFD is so smooth now, like when it changes. Because I remember it wasn't like that smooth.
Yeah, well, depends a little bit how the sim is doing, where we are, and
Privilege 109, contact tower, 118, November.
1181, privilege 109, thanks, good night.
It's morning for him, right? What was the local time? I think it was like 10 a.m. 9:57 local time a.m.
LG 121, descend 10,000.
Descend 10,000, LG 121.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue our journey today, I want to remind you that WorldFlight is a charity event, and our captain, Captain Tango, is supporting the Corporate Angel Network. If you would like to contribute, please consider donating to CAN through a super chat or membership. Your support makes a difference. Thank you.
Alright, so it seems like he's bringing people downwind at 250, then it gives them the turn and the slowdown to 180. So that should work well for us. 180 will require flaps 1, so when you want flaps, you just tell me and I'll set the flaps for you. And check the speed.
Your support can make a real difference.
Yep. Out of the 5, turn right heading 270, clear for the ILS to runway.
270, clear for the ILS, contact 25.
125, speed 180 until 10, 160 until 4.
180 till 10, 160 till 4, contact 25.
LZ 121, turn right heading 090, descend to 5,000.
You want to be careful with the
Oh,
rudder because
sorry,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
disconnect
My bad.
the pilot.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
just be prepared
Yeah.
to hand fly it.
Sonic 25 November, turn right heading 3, turn right heading 020.
Right, heading 020, Sonic 25, okay. Walker 47 on head runway heading.
Okay, so we're past the terrain,
Heading 180 degrees.
expecting the turn pretty soon.
180, Walker 47 on.
You might have to create some spacing for the departing traffic, so we'll see.
Heading 020.
How is the queue down there? A little smaller, that's good. I mean, it's still 6 aircraft, but...
Air from left turn.
Oh, 5, down to 5. I swear there were more before.
JeeHell 44, turn right 180 degrees, descend to 5,000. Caution descend 3,000.
Turn right heading 180 and descend 3000 GL44.
Jayapura 471, turn right 090, descend to 5,000, speed 250 knots.
Turn right heading 090,
Alright, so
descend to 5,000.
open descend, 3000 is blue.
250 knots, Giant 1471.
And yeah, it's prioritizing. We
250.
probably want to use.
Descend to 7,000, Giant.
Didn't it give us 180 on the speed?
Sonic
Oh, I thought he said 180 on the heading.
Oh, on the heading and 3000. No,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Knew there was a 180 somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Sonic 25 November.
Yep.
Yeah, that helps a lot to have someone else also
yeah,
listening
yeah.
because it's
Yeah.
not always easy to
So is
hear.
there one PC running all this? Oh,
180 knots.
no.
Speed down to 180, not GL44. There's one PC for the external visual, but then there's another network PC for the PFDND and the CAM MCDU on my side, and then a third PC for your side.
Oh, okay.
But it's like my daughter's high school 10-year-old PC,
Okay,
you know,
gotcha.
because it only displays,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know. But it helps a lot to have all the, so you don't have to pop up screens or things like that. It's all
Yeah, very
network.
nice.
Okay, so we're slowing down to 180 and approaching 3000. So ideally, you see the double
Yeah,
amber. You
right.
wait until
Yeah.
that's VFE, you know, the speed for flaps extension. You
Yeah.
wait until VFE minus 10. So
Oh.
it's 230. Once we level up, it will drop,
Okay.
and then you can call it, and I'll give it to you.
Okay, flaps 1.
Just speed check, flaps 1. Now it will slow down to S speed. If you look at the approach page, that's
Yep.
190, so
Yes, sir.
we're gonna have to help it to go to 180. Alright, everything looks good. And flaps 1 is technically just the slats.
Yeah.
The flaps are not out.
Here, hang on. Can I just try it once? Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
160 contact tower on ABS 1.
160 to 4.
Sorry, I just wanted to do
Yeah, no, there's no need to be sorry. So our push speed is 139. Winds are calm, so I think, you know, might have a little bit of a tailwind, but nothing.
Maintain speed until
Woo, woo.
established. Contact, I didn't hear what you said, I'm sorry.
Yes, from that heading, clear LS runway 30, report published.
From this heading, report established. New Zealand 360.
Bike to 1969, climbing through 2000. Bike in 1969, hello, identified.
Alright, one number 3.
Turn left, 180.
So the go around is immediate left turn, back to Tuareg, climb to 4000. Once we get to the ILS, it will display it in blue, so we should be all good. Yeah, they had to because our next destination is to the southeast, and everybody is going there, right? In the real world, you would have aircraft going left and right, but everybody. So they have to send us around the other way, the long way, so that the departing traffic can just go. Or they would have to maintain separation, but they don't have, you know. I don't think this airport sees 100 aircraft in 3 hours.
November Tango Romeo, descend 15,000, speed 250 knots.
15,000, speed 250 knots, no Tango Romeo.
Z121, sunrise, heading 180, descend 3,000.
Sunrise, heading 180 and descend 3,000, or Z121. Approach northwest 179, heavy level 260.
North 179, hello, sunrise, heading 070.
Right, 070 on the heading for 179 heavy.
Can we see the airport? I think we can. Over those little hills, like the third or fourth.
Yeah, 47 Charlie, hello, sunrise 070.
Right turn heading 070, speed with 47 Charlie. New Zealand 363 established.
363, tower, 118.1.
118.1, New Zealand 36.
Walker 4799, contact Beijing 133.1.
133.1, Walker 4799, thank you.
Okay. Connect 25 November, sunrise, heading 090, descend to 5,000, speed 250.
Heading 090 and descend to 5,000, and okay, speed again?
250.
November.
The co-pilot heard it, yeah.
Speed 250 for you.
250, November.
United 1, descend
It's like spell checking, you know, you can't see your own mistake, but you always see someone else.
GL 44, sunrise, heading 270 degrees.
Right turn 270 GL44.
RZ12, reduce speed 180.
And at least here, because everybody's flying the same route, you kind of hear the instruction in front of you. Now that might be dangerous. It creates a little bit of a confirmation bias if you were to give us something different, right? So he hasn't cleared us for the ILS yet.
300 for 179.
179, maintain speed 30 greater.
We'll maintain 300 greater for 179 heavy, thank you.
So we are 18 miles out from touchdown.
Speed 300 or greater, speed with 47
He's gonna
Charlie.
keep us at a higher speed to keep the traffic going. Most likely. I've heard 180 until 10 and 160 until 4.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to manage the speed until 4 with the selected speed.
1471, descend to 5,000.
10,500, John 1471.
India heading for Bison 1969. Heading 180. 180, thanks. Bison 1969, now direct to Edina. Direct to Edina, Bison 1969. Giant 1471, confirm speed 250 knots.
Confirm, John 1471.
Thank you. Yeah, 443 for the LS runway 30, speed 180 until 10, 160 until 4.
Clear for the ILS runway 30, speed 180 until 10, 160 until 4 GL44. So you can arm the approach, we can go dual autopilot, even if we're gonna ultimately, you know, hand fly it. Okay, so lock is blue, so it's armed, glide slope is blue, it's armed. And I use these two lights, which are nose wheel, as a reminder. So the runway turnoff as a reminder that we've been cleared.
Okay.
Okay, so we're at 3,000. If we look at the profile, we're gonna.
Heading 070.
So at 10.7 DME, we're supposed to descend to 2200.
Hello there, Neptune 11 Whiskey with you on a heading at 350, currently at flight level 240.
Now we might see the glide slope also at the same time, but
Altitude and heading.
Maintain
350 and
Should be.
240. 211 Whiskey.
Should intercept the localizer
Radar,
soon.
hello, 691, runway heading 1,900, climbing 3,000.
691, log in, climb level 240.
There we go.
Road.
Localizer is alive, glide slope is alive, we're turning.
Left turn 180, climb 240, Qantas 691.
A little bit in cloud.
That's funny, it overshot it.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're supposed to descend to 2200.
Okay.
So you have to switch, yeah. There you go. And then pull. Okay, thrust idle, open descent, we're in the localizer, 2200, so 2200 blue.
Cool.
I mean, the glide slope is there,
Yeah,
so...
we're good. Oh, yeah. Might as well just capture it, right?
Yeah, at this point.
Okay, yeah.
It's just that the ILS is only guaranteed to be good, so we want to go back to this. Alright, glide slope capture, so I'm going to set the missed approach altitude 4000, set
Can I please
blue.
get flaps too?
We are supposed to maintain 180, don't forget. That was to 10, so 160 to 4.
Yeah.
So yes, if you want I can give you flaps too.
Yes, sir.
Which you did, right?
Oh, did I?
Alright,
I
so
mean
we can
flaps
go
3.
flaps 3, speed
Flaps
check,
3.
flaps 3.
Okay.
Tower 118.1, GL44, thanks for the service. Alright, 6 miles out, we can get geared down with the aircraft in
Gear down.
Gear down.
270, Aussie 121.
745, departure number 2 after 1 traffic arrival.
775, thank you.
Tower GL44, Juliet Hotel Lima 44, established ILS runway 30.
Roger, Juliet Hotel Lima 44, continue approach runway 30.
Continuing approach GL44. So at 4 you can push, we can push to go manage, and you can call flaps full. I've armed the spoilers. We continue approach, so we're not clear yet.
Alright. And then we can get flaps full.
Alright, flaps full. So approach speed 139.
Juliet Hotel Lima, runway 30, clear to land, wind 1000, 04 knot, PNH 1010.
Runway 30, clear to land, GL44.
Air Canada 117, contact radar 119.1.
And to disconnect the autopilot, you'll press on the red auto disconnect.
Okay.
Then press a second time, so that you mute, because it's gonna tell you, the master warning will tell you. Okay, autopilot disconnected, so manual, cat 1. And you probably want your hand on the throttle. And we've been cleared to land, so the landing checklist is cabin crew advised, auto thrust is speed, and you have landing no blues, so we're clear. Landing checklist is completed.
500.
Yeah, I know, it's tricky.
It's tricky, it is, yeah.
But you're doing good, you're doing it. I mean, ultimately, just look outside.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Continue. Alright.
200.
Yeah.
And around 30, it's gonna call it by 20, but by 30 feet you wanna chop 40, the power.
30.
Nice.
20. Retard.
Very nice.
5.
That's good. Cool. That's very good, because we need a roll anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, so spoilers, reverser green. I would go decel and maybe start manual braking, so you can, so it's the toe brake, yeah. So we need keep rolling. Pass this one, pass the next one. Keep on rolling. Very well done. Alright, it's the next one. So now you want to slow down. Still doing 60, so.
Juliet Hotel Lima 44, contact ground 118.8.
Ground 118.8, GL44. Alright, and this is.
This is it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This is Bravo.
With you established on 30.
Roger out.
Push and set approved.
Yeah, it's a small taxiway.
Yeah.
Pushback approved southwest, Qantas 84 Romeo.
Oh. Why are we not moving?
You need to keep the straight and give it some gas.
Oh, there we go.
I don't know if it's stuck in the grass, but
Shouldn't be. Oh, there we go.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. If
Yeah.
you try to turn when you
Yeah,
stop,
yeah,
chop
yeah.
the power because then you're gonna speed it up. And just clear the tail, right? For
Yep.
and ground the JeeHell Juliet Hotel Lima 44 vacated Bravo. And stop here for now.
Juliet Hotel 544, turn left to November Papa, Kingston Romeo 11.
Left on November Papa and then stand Romeo 11 GL44. Okay, let me figure out where the stand is and we need to do some cleanup. I did what I could. Okay, that's all good. Let's make sure.
Which stand is it?
I think he gave us stand 11. So it's gonna be a tight. Hold on.
Air China 081, request taxi.
Yeah, we've been talking about this all week long. The taxi is the hardest part. Romeo 11. So I would say go straight.
Yeah, and then behind
and
the
then
tail.
behind you can.
Okay.
We should hopefully. Left wing should go under the one of
Yeah.
the triples. The left wing of 777. Okay, try to not exceed 10 knots in the turn. Are we good?
We're good, yeah.
Alright, so... Yeah, it's easy to get stuck as you have no feedback. Keep the nose wheel straight. Get it moving, and then slowly turn it. I don't know what the ground friction... Oh, did you bite the brakes?
Oh, did I?
I don't know.
Oh.
Hopefully not. But sometimes,
Yeah.
if you know... But it's all good. It's all good.
Cool.
Very nice. Romeo 5. So it's gonna be one of these shorty, almost at the end, maybe even the last one. 7, 8. You probably want to slow down a little bit. 9. And we're gonna have to do a little. So keep going. Let me see if I can get the GSX guys. Wiki GSX.
This one, right? 1-1?
The next one. Yeah, 1-1. Sorry, no, this
Okay,
one. You're
cool.
right.
Cool.
And face this way, and we're good. Alright. I think that should do. Yeah, GSX is happy.
I can cut the
Okay,
engines.
parking brakes. You can turn off the engine. We'll free the peeps in the back. Turn off the fuel pump. And let's do the after landing. It was a short taxi, so flaps.
Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you do get a nice surprise in life. We had a pretty decent landing today. For once, I suspect those
It was a good landing.
Good landing.
It was a good
outside
landing.
the cockpit while
So,
you were
flaps.
Thank you for
Flaps
flying with us.
are up.
Here, so retracted. Spoilers. Which you would
disarmed.
see disarmed. APU.
APU is on.
Radar is here. So radar is off, and the predictive wind shear is off as well. Okay, we'll stay on APU. So you put the bleed. That's great. Engines are off. Seat belts are off. External light. We just need the nav. Perfect. Fuel pumps done. Well done.
Cool.
Well, thank you so much, Anchor, for joining us on this flight. I'm glad you made it. Very well done all the way around. Thanks for helping me with the comms and
No problem.
everything. And at this point, as I mentioned, we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you everybody who joined, who subscribed, who donated. You will be entering our raffle, so either Yoke the Yeti or USB might be yours. You'll be entered in both. So we'll go ahead and deboard, and we'll see you in the next stream, hopefully in 30 minutes or so. FO Crafty will be back by popular demand in the right seat, and we'll take the bird to Keynes back to Australia. So once again, thank you so much, Guy. We'll see you in the next one.
Contact at 4 Romeo after traffic passing Audi Airbus A350, correction, Airbus A310 30 continue taxi. After the transfer, continue taxi, course 84 Romeo.
Dear passengers, we have reached our final parking position. Captain Tango and the cabin crew are now saying goodbye. We wish you a nice stay here in Dorthes Hio Elue, or safe ongoing travel. Thank you for flying with JeeHell.
Passengers bus is coming.